The words from Cinderella is the real reason we came to visit. Rasta has earned a remarkable reputation because of his shoe fetish. No, not that kind. He's a shoe painter. Custom-painted shoes to order at all shapes and colors. To date, he's closing in on 1,000 pair. Oh, check out these custom shoes heading to Chicago for a Bears fan whose idol was the amazing Walter Payton. Sweetness wore number 34 and remains to this day one of the NFL's greatest running backs. Then again, you may be a fan of the Dolphins of Miami. Or maybe Harley-Davidson motorcycles are your thing. Or perhaps a pair to honor Italy. You know, I don't mean to be picky, but I think that tower's leaning a little. He spends at least 3 and sometimes as many as 20 hours on a single pair of shoes. And he took us through part of the process on this very little job.
Each shoe comes with a clear coat over the top of it. And what you want to do is you have to strip that off of there to get the shoe down to its bare minimums to get the paint to stick to it. So you'll use some sort of acetone or something like that. And I just simply, right here, and whatever areas I'm going to be painting on, I'll go ahead and rub some acetone there, prep the surface a little bit, and you can actually feel a really big difference on the smoothness of the shoe afterwards. After that, give it a little time to dry, and I'll actually be pulling out a couple, here we go. I use a really high quality leather acrylic paint, almost like a leather dye type of thing. Put that in there, and it's in there. It's not going to crack, peel, or come off or anything like that. So every color gets about 4 to 5 layers to make it really, really stick and shine, and then gets waterproof and clear coated. And the person's going to have to skateboard really hard to get it off. It's not coming off.
And then there's the St. Pete Times heels. Rasta?
People love that shoe. People love that shoe, and I never thought they would. But I had a great interview by the St. Pete Times, which was going awesome. I happened to have the high heels sitting around, kind of like now, and I grabbed it and just thought I'd put the St. Pete Times logo on it and everything, and they were amazed. So they're telling me to do another shoe so I could sell it, you know, but it came out really nice. Women surprisingly love the shoe. Somebody's going to be wearing a pair of St. Pete Times shoes around the time. You'll see it.
Okay, it's been a few days since our first visit here. Time to check in on that UConn basketball. And it looks like work is progressing very nicely. All right, time for a little show and tell, Rasta.
This young lady that I'm painting on here is Maya Moore. She's UConn's superstar player who helped lead them. Some people just put little dots for the fans, but I'm actually going to have the people sitting in the stands. And this is Maya Moore doing a layup. So we have some fans, and Maya Moore, she's the star player, 41 points. I'll be adding some stuff for the coach on here, some commemorative words and stuff, but 90 straight wins.
And for artist and man of peace Rasta Taylor, his store, and really his place in this world right now, can be best summed up this way.
My store is kind of the representation of almost what my bedroom looked like my whole life. And I always seem to put paint where it wasn't, like on my clock radio or my speakers, the walls, wherever. And now I know how to make the paint stick too. So I put paint where it ain't, and my friend came up with that saying, and I probably owe him for it, but thank you, but that's a great saying that fits me really, really well. I see people, like, you know, get something and they want something added to it. They make it personal. And there's nothing on there that personalizes to make their own individual thing that they bought from Target, Walmart, or wherever. So my job is to put paint where it ain't, personalize it, customize it, and make it stick, and get the people a lot of attention. And when they're out in public, neck breakers, you know, where people are like, oh wow, where'd you get that kind of thing? And it didn't have paint on it before I got hold of it, but I put paint where it ain't. It's lovely.
I'm Bill Murphy. See you on the next Murphy's Journal.